Yeah. Til Infinity the movie. Til Infinity the movie.
More boxes, few more clothes.
Hey, Pete, turn me up, Brody. Never ate pork, but I bring home the bacon. Views going up, they sharing and shaking. Shots do not miss, I'm turbing like layman. Polo the big bro with a horse on occasion. TB Til Infinity, quite the equation. Tatted on my arm, now the gang is foundation. Straight dribbles keep begging, we got no relations.
Wow, just in time.
How's it going?
Hey,
How
yeah, you
you
made
doing?
it. Yeah, how you doing, man?
Anehru, nice to meet you.
Man, you made it just in time. Perfect. Sit down, man.
Man.
You want anything to drink?
I just had one of these waters.
Okay,
Appreciate you.
cool. I'm drinking some tea. You want some?
No problem.
All right, so usually people show up just in time. You made it 15 minutes early and everything.
Hey man, time is important, especially when you're
Yeah.
trying to make a good first impression.
Exactly, you have so far. So, you heard about our new property that's coming up in Center City?
I have, man. You know, Center City's really been up and coming the past few years, so
Yeah.
really wanted to jump on this opportunity
yeah.
for my small business.
I seen your application and seen the paperwork that you sent us, and you started a clothing line. So you want lease one of our properties in
Yes.
the main area in Center City.
Yes, exactly. So right near City Hall, one of your units,
Yeah.
preferably the bottom, so it have a good entry point, people walking by. But not for a business I've started. The business has actually been in formation since 2020, so about 6 years now.
6 years information. Look, I never really done business with a clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little skeptical right now. And you want it in the first floor.
Yeah.
The main area, you know. That space is usually for the big brands, you know. But
Yeah.
tell me why I should do business with TB.
Yes, sir.
Tell me more about your company, man.
No problem. TB Til Infinity. So the TB stands for thoroughbred, and the thoroughbred stems from my upbringing. My parents migrated from Nigeria in the 90s. So when they came here, they really taught me and my siblings the kind of pillars and meanings and passages of being thorough, being hardworking, being courteous, being a good person and diligent in the home and outside of the home, whether it's your schoolwork, the distance that you're doing, how you're treating other people. So that's really where the thoroughbred came from. So then the Til Infinity just kind of means like exponential, grand, you know,
Yeah.
everlasting, never-ending, infinite. And that's really kind of how the meaning came into place. I came up with it. But over the course of time, through the years, high school and college,
Yeah.
I was able to meet some like-minded individuals that kind of shared the same upbringing with me, and we came together to form the brand. Originally, it was about 6 of us, 8-ish of us. Myself, Brahima Maluba, Eric Wynn, Odani Bowen, Jeff Philander, and Daniel Destine. So that's what it started as. Originally, that formation, and we also had some workers of some other people involved at the time, Alex Burden, Zeri Brookins, and whatnot. So we definitely had some transitions and whatnot. Then but today, and present day, as of 2026, where it stands, it's me, CEO, Anehru Hamadu, Brahima Maluba, and Eric Wynn. We own the brand together, and we'll also be the ones running things at the property.
Okay. So you really put a lot into this company from what I hear.
It's been 6 years.
Anehru,
Yes, sir.
let me be honest to you, man. I can't just leave this space to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to make sure that the people I do business with are able to push through hard times. Because you know the economy is up and down.
Yeah.
You saw what happened with COVID and now with the Ukraine war. You know, things are tough and it affects businesses.
Yeah.
So your business has been around for 6 years, you said. So what kind of challenges have you been through that show me that you're able to basically push through no matter what and make this business succeed even through hard times?
That's a great question, Octavio. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, obviously it's hard.
Yeah.
Because the economy is unpredictable, like you said. But what we really were able to do, especially in 2024, is we started, you know, kind of selling our tips and tricks to how we're able to come to be and have a successful clothing brand. We started doing brand deals. You know, we started doing brand deals, other outside products, whether that was stickers, wristbands, gym bags. We started putting our products. We've always been an online store. But what we started to do, we started putting our products in storefronts, local stores, retail, shopping malls. We started putting them in those places.
And that helped?
That helped. So those are two things that we did. But a challenge early on that we faced really early on when our warm market was fresh and good and young and everybody was smiley and we had something fresh and new. You know, you put a product out the first time and the product is fresh, it's new, everybody wants to know what it is. But then it's kind of like that dies down, that newness dies down. So early on, because we had that newness, we were able to continuously just keep doing pop-ups, where the pop-ups, the main thing we were just doing was having a setup, setting up a table, displaying product, getting our ambassadors to come and help. So
good, bro. Let's display the new products on the front of the table. Cool. What about the QR code and postcards? You got them?
yeah, they're in this other box right here.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go make some calls and grab some refreshment. I'll be right back.
All right, bet.
All right.
You still at the LA at Owens Mills?
Yeah, bro, I'm still over there. You gotta hit me up, man.
Yeah, that joint be packed.
It do be packed after 5, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
can't, it take forever to get this over there. Oh, there you go.
what's going on, bro?
How you feeling?
Good to see you, dog.
Yes, sir. That's some tough ass merch, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's the
got
new
this,
joint, bro. That's the joint with all our names on the back.
You been embroidered too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm definitely going to cop one,
You
bro.
got you, bro. Thank you for the support.
For sure. You know that.
Hey, bro, can I get a picture of you real quick,
Oh,
dog?
yeah.
For sure, bro.
Alright, bet. Yeah, this joint about to be fired up. Hey, appreciate y'all for it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Of course.
Damn, I didn't even really get to talk to the guests like that, bro.
Hey, man, I already mingled with the guests, so if you want to go ahead and do your thing, I'll hold the table down for you.
All right, bet. Appreciate you.
Gotcha.
About to go mingle with it. Get my fruit snacks.
What actor was it? Yo, what's going on?
Thank y'all for coming.
Yes, sir, of course.
What's up? I ain't seen y'all in a minute. What y'all think about the pop-up? How y'all like everything?
Oh, everything's cool, man. The merch looks great. Great designs. You really did it this time.
I appreciate y'all. I ain't seen you in a minute either. Faye, like, what's up?
Yeah, it's been a minute. I was chilling, working, music, you know, same old, same old. How about you?
I just been working, pushing the brand. You feel me? Just trying to bring out the new nice stuff for y'all to see. You know, like what I got on, the ignorance.
Fresh, very fresh.
Yeah, I like that. But you got any snacks though, bro? Kind of hungry, right?
Yeah, I'm hungry, yeah.
Yo, bro, you from parking, all right? All right, cool. When you get there, let me know.
Eric, do you have this in a size medium?
Yeah, we definitely got that on there. Let me check for you real quick.
Oh, yeah, I like this. It's nice. Yeah.
Yo, Rudy, we got this Pegasus in the medium, bro.
I think we do. It's in the back. Let me go get it.
Whoa, what the fuck, bro? The merch is fucked up, bro. Damn, bro.
The challenge really there was when we had the pop-ups, you know, we had little things, the hiccups here and there, merch not being there, you know, like people playing too much of the pop-ups with merchandise and bringing stuff in there, having too much fun. So that when stuff like that started to happen, that's when that newness started to die down. People weren't taking it as seriously. So the newness now died down. And then we were like, how can we add more value to our consumers to make them latch onto the product? And we also had to think about it like this. This is really, forget all that. This is really how we were able to overcome that challenge of low sales, the newness not being there.
Yeah.
merchandise selling, which is our main factor. And so we had to stop thinking about just selling the product and stop thinking about the consumer as a consumer. We had to start thinking about what value we were providing and building a community.
That's key.
Because in Baltimore, we had Baltimore DMV, we had a warm market there. Okay, let's build a warm market in Philadelphia. Why not? I'm here. This is where I'm stationed at. Okay, let's build a warm market in Texas. Why not? We have friends there. We have people part of the TB community in Texas.
Yeah.
Let's build a warm market in California. Okay, well, that's harder. Nobody's there. Let's spend the whole summer there. Let's spend the whole summer there.
We're willing to do that.
Let's spend the whole summer there. Let's put our boots down. Let's get our product there. So over these 6 years, this is what we've done in different regions to be able to provide that value to our customer. We'll travel to some place like California. We'll go to Santa Monica Pier. We'll canvas. We'll talk to people. We'll tell them about the meaning behind our brand. A brand of creatives inspiring to get all generations to trend upward and also inspire others, being a role model, uplifting your community, being there for your neighbor, being there for your partner, making a true difference in your community. This is how we provide value. I'm from an area in Baltimore called Pikesville. I went to Pikesville High School. Each year for the past 3 years, I've gone to Pikesville High School and I've talked to students about higher education. I've talked to them about financial literacy. I've talked to them about how to build a business.
Okay.
You can start building a business in the United States from when you're 18. This value that we've provided to our customers makes it more than just a brand. Makes these shirts and merchandise items that we're selling more than just merchandise. The meaning that we're putting behind them, whether it says always trend up, whether it says make change than dollars, people can really see and resonate with the values and meaning behind these products. They can see the value. Once you build a community and they see a value in what you have, of course you're gonna have up and down slopes, but as soon as we push out a new idea, we find more people to jump behind it, man. It's billions of people on this globe.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if I do business with you,
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna let you fail. So yeah, I'm gonna be part of your team too.
Okay.
So I would really want to hear that you're behind it.
Yeah.
And from what I'm hearing, it seems that you are.
Yes, sir.
You know, it seems that you're ready for this next step. But it's a big next step because you're gonna have overhead costs.
We will.
You know, you're gonna have to bring in the revenue. So you gotta put in the work. You know, you gotta, whatever you're doing, you gotta do it 10 times harder.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that?
We're willing to take the challenge, man. You know, some clothing brands only stay online.
Right.
But my thing is, if me, Eric, and Brahima are saying that we are a community brand, we're for the community, how are we not gonna be in the streets with the people that we want to connect with?
So you
Even if we have, not to cut you off, even if we have a storefront where most of our orders and sales and our brand deals are coming from online. So let's say somebody new is coming into Philadelphia. They've never been here before. They don't know what TB Til Infinity is. They can get up from the train station, go across the street, past the Market in Frankfurt line sign, see us right there, see our sign, see our logo coming there.
Yeah.
Who's there? Me. So this is September 2018. I had made the logo. I had made this logo. I made this logo with the help of a friend of mine, Alex Burton, who was originally involved in the brand at the very beginning. And this logo, you know, just that red streak, just exemplifying trending upward, you know, being positive, always going forward moving. And then the thoroughbred there, and he pretty much helped me. He was real good with Adobe, so I had the idea, and he really, you know, helped me bring it to life. So I was able to do that, made some revisions of it. Those early designs did them. Then getting more into now formation of the brand and whatnot. Jeff and Eric now came on helping with the designs and whatnot. But that was kind of what that early process looked like. So I put that on a hoodie just to, you know, see what everybody thought. I was in Philly at the time.
So you got it on right now, man.
I got it. Hey, man, this is one of the newer ones.
Okay.
It's one of the newer ones unreleased. So I like to wear these. So I was in Philly. It was about October, maybe like 28th of 2019. I'm like, man, let me put this on a garment, see what everybody thinks about it, just as something cool, just to see what everybody thought about it. So this is now a year later from 2018 when I made the logo. So then it was a Halloween party at the time of October 2019.
Man, good to see you. That's crazy. I was not expecting you to come from Philly.
Hell yeah, good to see you too, bro. You going yet?
Nah, I ain't going yet, but hold up, yo, what's that joint right there on that hoodie?
You feel me, Pete?
Oh, that logo crazy.
Yeah, put the logo on a garment.
Oh, bro, I definitely need one of them joints.
Yeah, I got it done in this print shop in Philly. So we can honestly start making them. Next time you come up, we can make some for real. And I'm gonna need to get this joint on IG.
Hey man, I'm a cameraman, so you know I got you, but I need that in return from you too.
Okay.
Alright, bet.
Somebody locally in the area that did clothing and did printing and whatnot. So he kind of connected me with that person. I presented the idea to our big forum because you know TB, we're a big community. It's about 15 of us. We're a big community. So I kind of pitched the idea to everybody, told them this is what I'm doing. Whoever wants to come in the initial investment, come in, this is the deadline. So, you know, that's when about 8 people initially came in. Me, Brahima, Odani, Daniel, Alex,
So you
and Zuri.
You got a crew behind you.
Exactly,
Okay.
crew behind me. So that's kind of how those early formations came in, referencing back to the challenges, you know, with the business, mixing business and friendships, it's up and down, up and down slope.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, some people, for whatever reason, they went their separate, they wanted to leave.
Yeah.
And then, you know, some
you
people.
get more heads involved, you know, sometimes it happens.
Exactly, exactly. So then, you know, some people now came on that are more serious a bit. Our day Eric Jeff came in, and then our day was on for a little bit. So then now I'd say at about fall of 2020, we locked in our firm 6.
Okay.
And that firm 6 of me, Anehru, Rahima Maluba, Jeff Philander, Daniel Destine, Odani Bowen, and Eric Wynn, we were running the brand as us 6 until about January of 2023. So for 3 years we ran that. So early on, the main challenges really were just that switch of personnel. But once we got that switch of personnel going and we had our locked in team, 2021 did amazing. 2022 did amazing. And then the tail end of 2022 into all of 2023, we really struggled, man. Sales catapulted. You know, different life things came up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Marvin went back to school to get his master's. You know, Daniel was pursuing other endeavors with business. Jeff wanted to focus on his, you know, his personal career, his career development. So that kind of, you know, that combined with sales catapulting, now everybody has different priorities, time management. So, you know, that at the beginning, that's really a challenge, not only for me, but for all of us, because it's kind of like we came into the venture together. But even though we came into the venture together, that's the thing with friends in business. Everybody has their own individual responsibilities. So me, as you know, being the leader, being the CEO, I just try to hold everybody accountable, but still at the same time being a realist to know that, you know, okay, people might drop off, people might not have the same interests as me or be as passionate in it as me. All I can do is continue to try to bring that out of them. So that's what I continue to try to do. I mean, the sales catapults, and we had numerous situations. We had
I mean, I don't like to hear that, but you know,
Yeah.
I know some years, you know, the
Right.
sales go down, but
Mhm.
as long as you're able to, you know, push through those months.
Exactly.
And, you know, start. You know, you might have and the next month might be the turnaround.
Exactly.
You know,
I'm looking forward to this exam.
That makes 2 of us.
Well, you know what? I think what I'm gonna love most about being a CA is the call center environment.
When you say that, it makes me think of Wolf of Wall Street.
That's ironic, because we're stuck here till 5:30 and we ain't fucking leaving.
Wow, I'm glad you guys are excited to see me. What do you say we start our review? Mr. Anehru, can you tell me what a broker-dealer is?
Sure. A broker-dealer is like this firm. It holds the client accounts with the ability to transact and execute orders with fund management.
Anybody care to explain? How about you, Mr. Ryan?
A broker-dealer is full of investors.
Well, broker-dealers are required to have licensed service reps who can legally transact and trade on client accounts.
That is great, very good, Sarah. But when you guys take an exam, remember, leave out no detail. What's the stock?
That's easy. The stock is equity.
Well, you can think of it like a pie, and each of us who has a piece has stock. That's what Anehru said, equity.
I don't think Sarah or Anehru need to test. Seems like they know it all.
Listen, you guys, get ready for this test. You guys need to review your practice test and exam. Tomorrow is the major exam. Good luck.
Thank you.
So all you guys passed the practice test. Mr. Anehru, you got the highest score. Congratulations.
Thanks, bro.
The area you guys struggle with is market trends. You gotta be careful with that. That could cause you all to fail.
Buy low, sell high. Those are the basic principles, right?
But the market is unpredictable. Who knows what it'll actually be on the exam?
That's a great point, Ryan. I feel like our best practice would be to max out the practice questions.
That's a good trick, Mr. Anehru. But the practice test and exam are two different things. In the long run, the practice test doesn't mean much.
We'll be fine, guys. Don't worry. We'll just stay late today and cram.
Hey, John.
Yes?
I know we're at the cusp of the exam and everything, but I wanted to ask you again if there's any way I could push my exam back so I can go overseas for my sister's wedding?
No, unfortunately, Mr. Anehru, I cannot. My answer remains the same, just as it was before. Please remember, everyone, the test scores will be shown immediately after the test. Those that don't pass, the firm will have to let you go. Your hiring is contingent upon you guys passing.
Learning about a stock being equity, learning about bonds being loans, learning about CDs, learning about treasuries, learning about all these things, you know? And, I mean, you know, eventually I was able to get it because I took the exam again, and me passing is what got me the job back. But me failing, I would say, you know, it was a bit of negligence and me just stepping into that mode of, I'd say, being a little bit over comfortable. You know, these traits and feelings that I had at the time, I had to learn and identify that I had them in me. But I also now had to, once I knew that I had to, and I was able to identify that, I had to overcome them by learning, okay, if I want to be successful, if at the end of the day, if I want to think in the mode of a successful person, an upper echelon person, I gotta be 10 steps ahead.
Oh yeah.
So why am I preparing if I know the exam is gonna be on 10 chapters and the exam is in 2 weeks? Why 2 weeks before the exam and am I on chapter 8? I should have gone through both. I should have gone through all 10 chapters twice by now. So I have a multiplier of 2 of the knowledge of the information already in my head.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with something so delicate, something so important, I didn't understand the importance. I took it for granted.
You weren't thoroughbred on that.
I wasn't thoroughbred in that aspect, and that's what came in key and in line to also push me further to even wanting for us to start our own business, because at the end of the day, I failed the exam. I failed it by 1 point. But for an employer to be able to even do something like that to me, somebody that moved here for a new opportunity, for an employer to even be able to do that to them, changed the trajectory of my life. I spent about 2 years recovering financially. You got to think about it. The last check I got was $1,200. My rent was $1,100. Working DoorDash, valet, temp jobs. You think bi-weekly, I was barely making up to $1,000. Tired of this job, bro. Damn. It's late as shit. You know where this nigga's out here at, man? I had to text your phone. We done already did like 10 cars today, bro. I'm tired. I'm trying to go home.
Yo, Rue.
Yo.
Yeah, we still got 2 more cars to park.
What's up with the tips?
Listen, just trust the nigga, I got a plan.
All right, I'm gonna take the 2 cars and we just chill for a little bit.
I bet. saw the IG joint I sent you the other day.
Yeah, I seen that part you sent me, nigga.
Shit, if it ain't snowing, I ain't going.
Nah, I like them black queens, bro. You know that.
Yeah. You always talking about the bread. How was it in Baltimore for you?
It varied, but honestly, right now, like, I'm really trying to get this bread. I'm trying to hustle.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hold up. There's tickets in there. Let's comp some.
No, bro, you know that's tricky.
What you mean tricky? You the shift leader.
Yeah. And that's what I had going on for 3-4 months. You gotta think about it. October, November, December, January, really didn't get a good check until February. Then, like I said, I depleted my credit cards. The 2 credit cards I had at the time, maxed them out. I had to pay back so much debt. The rich tell you this: you want to leverage your debt to your advantage, and use it as an instrument for you, then to be able to invest. I really wasn't able to do that for so many years because of the hole that I put myself in. But at the end of the day, what I learned about that situation and why I know that I'm never going to be in that situation again is I'm accountable for my mistakes. I'm accountable for my actions. I know what it feels like to be in that struggle. I know what it feels like to be living check to check like that in a new environment. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell my family. I was ashamed.
Yeah.
I came out here and failed. But I had to fail to learn how to succeed. I had to fail to learn how to be thoroughbred.
Okay.
Me experiencing something like this tells you I never want to get back to anything like this again. I fear it. I never want to be back there again. I'll never be back there.
So now you're like 10 steps ahead, like you said.
I'm 10 steps ahead, like I said, being thoroughbred.
Yeah. So you feel like you had to go through all that.
Had to go through this. Had to go through it and overcome it.
Yeah.
I had to lose that opportunity. I took it for granted.
That's the only way we learn sometimes.
That's the only way we learn. I took it for granted. The greatest teacher in life is experience.
Yeah.
You know? Some
Great
experiences we can avoid, but I couldn't avoid this.
Yeah.
And my whole trajectory of life has changed so much afterwards. That's what really put me in that CEO mindset. It's a state of mind. It's a mentality, that CEO mentality, that state of mind. That's why I go so hard. That's why I'm so honored with my team about, let's make sure that we're diligent about our meetings. Let's make sure that, this is a big thing I talk about with my team. I talk about with Eric and Brahima, whether it's 2022, 23, 24, 25, 26. Let's put ourselves in the mind of our community. Let's put ourselves in the mind of our consumers. How do they see us? What do they want from us? What are we missing? What can we give? What value can we provide them that we've not already provided?
Okay.
We have a community, we have a brand, we have an entity, we have a conglomerate. What are we doing with it? Let's not take this for granted.
Yeah.
We say we're role models. Okay, are we in the community? Are we at these high schools? Are we talking to the students? Are we running food? Are we running clothing drives? Are we at the food banks? We say that we have a digital footprint. We say we're big on social media. Are we working with these influencers? Do we have our products pushing globally? Do we have our products in every state? These elements and intricate details of running a business, of seeing the true value of something, of holding on to something. This is what I had to learn from failing the way I did. Like I said, I was ashamed. I never want to have that feeling again. I never will have that feeling again. And that's why I go so hard about TB Til Infinity. That's why I'm so thorough. And that's why we will always trend upward. We have no other choice. This is the only option. Brahima, he's into coaching. And then Eric has his things as well that he does as far as human resources. So we have our sides, but speaking primarily on the property, Monday through Friday, I would run it, with some of our ambassadors we now have on payroll. We have about 4 ambassadors now on payroll. So I'd run it with them Monday through Friday. I'll be there every day from about noonish to close. Then Saturdays and Sundays, I'll be off. Brahima and Eric will run it, and then all 3 of us will alternate on holidays. So we're gonna have it covered. On all bases.
You already thought about all
and
that.
And then as our inventory continues to increase, then we'll be able to continue to bring on one more person each season.
Of course. So you told me a little bit about the beginnings, the struggles.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that TB Til Infinity is ready for this next step, where you're gonna have your own
your own store basically on
Yes,
Center
sir.
City.
Yes, sir.
And I never really, like I told you at the beginning, I never really done business with a clothing brand.
Right.
I've seen a few clothing brands. Well, we're in Philly. I've seen a few clothing brands from Philly take off. So I'm willing to take the risk. I'm willing to take the risk. It's just
Another of your members quits, or maybe you quit, and I don't want to be stuck with like listening to someone that I'm not completely. I can rely on. I gotta rely on you. I gotta rely on your team.
Yeah.
Like on your first few years, you lost a few members. I understand that happens, but the company gotta keep growing.
It does.
At the end of the day. So I mean, can I trust TB Til Infinity? Can I trust you? Can I trust the team behind it? I don't know. What do you think?
And on top of that, I missed my sister's wedding too.
Wow, yeah, man. All that makes me really think about who am I in business with? Who am I doing business with? Like, is that thing in the past? Like, tell me a little bit more about how you were able to change that or overcome that, because I don't want those patterns to repeat. You got to be ready for the opportunities that are coming to you.
Yeah.
You can't just waste them like that, man.
Right. I get that. I mean, I tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't make any excuses, but that was a rough patch in my life. I first moved out here, moved into a new environment. I really didn't know anybody. And not that, and some people can look at not knowing people as a plus and as an advantage, but it can also be a disadvantage because, uncomfortability is good in the large scheme of things because it allows you to grow and allows you to adapt and allows you to step up to the challenge. So I really didn't understand that challenge until after I had to fail first. The greatest teacher in life is experience. Of course, you want to avoid some experiences, but that wasn't the experience I couldn't avoid. I came from a college dynamic of when you're going through a curriculum, you're going through different subject by subject, chapter by chapter, then you test. This was kind of smushed together and accumulated. I had about a month to study, and I did prepare. I was diligent, studied each day, woke up, I started work at left the house each day at 7 a.m. In North Philly where I used to live each day, woke up 7 a.m. to go to work. I would wake up 6 a.m. so I could get about 30 to 45 minutes to study, then 15 minutes to get ready to work before I left out. Learning about the stock market, learning about the economy, so, we kind of started small doing local pop-ups where, sometimes we have little situations at the pop-ups, we'd invite people to come. Really, what was good for us early on was that we got our Walmart to come.
Yeah.
We got our friends, our
Started at the
family,
bottom.
our parents.
Okay.
And they would clean our products, clean our sales. Now, at this point, 6 years in, we've sold over 1,000 products.
All right.
So, early on, those first 100, 200, that was friends and family, really. Then when we hit that catapult and we lost our warm market, that's when we had to increase our marketing, our advertising. We had to start paying influencers to help us market. We had to travel to other states, California, Canada, Florida, New York, Texas. We had to travel to all of these places, have pop-ups at these places, and have our footprints in these places.
Yeah.
But we started doing the pop-ups.
What I'm hearing, I'm liking so far, man.
Okay.
I like all the different graphics that I've seen on what you submitted.
What we try to do is with our wording and our imagery, we try to portray messages and images to people. Like if you can see, I'm not sure if you have it in the slide in there.
I got a few, yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, like right here, for example, we have this make change then dollars. So that's basically saying, sometimes you gotta focus on making the profit, making the money later. Make a change, make a difference in your community now, And then this triple TB here, this represents strength.
That's nice.
Just that variation, just 3 times in a row, that thoroughbred. So these are just some, just a little bit here, but
a few of the models.
A few of our models, a few of the models early on. So I mean, just you can take a look more at that.
Yeah, so you're not afraid of basically networking,
at all,
reaching out to other people.
That's up my
alley. That's a good sign. Yeah. All right, man. So like I said, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And most likely you're gonna hear from me.
Okay.
I just gotta talk it over with my team. Because I learned that it's important to have smart people around you. you know, when
Thanks.
you make decisions, you know. So
Thanks.
once I have that meeting with them, you know, after that, you're gonna hear from me right away, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a yes or a no if we move forward.
That sounds good. I
right,
appreciate you. I head out of here.
Yeah, man. Hope you have a great rest of the day, man. Enjoy it.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate everything.
Of course. Have a nice day.
For sure, you too.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm bad. This Xann beat. And my niggas out west. Yeah. Don't start it. Don't spark it. Don't start it. Don't spark it.
So I want to talk about how much of a stand-up dude this man Rue is, yo. It's certain things like I just really do for this guy just because of how he motivates me to just keep going. He just keeps going and he keeps pushing forward like he's a stand-up dude.
There's a lot of great memories with you, bro. If I'm being honest, I can't even really say one. But what I can say is, not only are you best friends with one of my best friends, we've made our own relationship through one of our mutual best friends, and we've already spoke about this shit so many times. You my family, niggas got each other like this. Anything you need, you know you can call me and vice versa. I love you, bro.
Definitely one of the most loving, kind-hearted, genuine people I ever met. Happy we met. Definitely, man. More life, more experiences, more travel, more fun. This is just the beginning. I wish him plenty love and happiness.
Anehru, you're my brother for life, bro. It's crazy how many inside jokes we got, how many little phrases we came up with in such a short amount of time. Wish you more life. I know it's gonna be forever, bro. You keep doing you.
Where can I start, man? We've been friends for a long time, man. You've been a solid guy ever since, man. And many more, bro. We bros for life, man.
I wish you the best in the future, prosperity, good health, success. I feel like we locked into the point where some crazy stuff could be happening. We just look at each other, and we already know what it is. So I'm just truly blessed to be able to call someone like you a friend and a brother, man. More life.
I know, man, we've been locked in for a long time. A couple of qualities we look for in a friend, loyalty, honesty, and somebody you can count on. And I feel like you fit all of those categories, man. It's been a blessing to have you as a friend, and appreciate you always.
And welcome back to the Joe Boss Show. Today's episode, we have a special treat for the feature film, Til Infinity, the movie. With us, we have the star of the project, Mr. TB himself, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing today, man?
Blessed to be here, man. But Joe, you know me, bro. Call me by my name.
Absolutely. So, Mr. TB, we've all seen the project. Wonderful project. The question I have is, are you a time traveler?
Time traveler, no. I just have great foresight and a good memory, and was lucky enough to have some great friends and actors that were able to help me put everything together. So,
got it. So, definitely a time traveler. Okay, so tell me this then. Random question, very random. How did you lose your job and fail a test being one of the smartest ones in the class? I mean, you missed your sister's event for this job.
Yeah, you're right. It was tough. And, in life, some things are meant to be, some things aren't meant to be. And I had to go through that and face that huge setback in my life in order to take 100 steps forward. I mean, without that setback, wouldn't have been able to make the film. I mean, shit, I am on the Joe Boss Show, aren't I?
What can you not do, Mr. TV? Any closing remarks?
Yes. I just want to thank everybody for supporting, watching. Send it to a friend, family member, neighbor, whoever. Just support the film. And I also want to thank Octavio and Xann for helping with the filming, production, and the soundtrack for the movie.
You know what? Let me roll back to these actors real quick you speak of.
Okay.
Great people in the project, but the one who portrays Sarah, her, is she single? And if not, is her relationship impervious to corruption?
Impervious to corruption. I'll do you one better. If Netflix picks up this film, makes it a blockbuster, I'll bring her on the show. How about that?
Sounds like Netflix needs to help me out, bro. Netflix, Hulu, Paramount Plus, somebody. I'm trying to help hook a brother up. Let's get this project off the ground. It's an amazing project. Mr. TB, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Joe Boss Show.
No problem. We'll be back after this break. So, let's talk about this hookup you're trying to set up.